Today we are cooking up a frightfully delicious twist on a trending casserole, eyeball egg casserole. I'm Dr. Joanette, longevity expert, professor of medicine, and Blue Zone native. Blue zones are those areas around the world where the people in them live longer and in better health. Today's recipe is creamy, cheesy, delicious spider egg casserole. So let's get cooking. So to get started, I am adding some butter, about 3 tablespoons, to our frying pan here on our induction burner. I'm not sure what type of frying pan you use, but I recommend a cast iron skillet for 2 reasons. One is that it can be used on the induction burner, on our gas burner, or also on an electric burner. And to that butter, we are adding 1 medium onion that's been diced. The other reason I like cooking with a cast iron skillet is that when you cook with it, you can actually get a little bit of elemental iron off of the skillet into your food, which is a good thing because we all need iron. Iron is important for helping our blood cells carry oxygen to our cells. So having enough iron in our body gives our blood cells the ability to bring our cells and tissues the amount of oxygen that they need. Not having enough iron, you've probably heard, is called anemia. Cook that onions up for about 3 to 5 minutes until translucent. While they're cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start preheating my oven. I'm preheating it to 375 degrees. Once they started to brown just a little bit and starting to turn translucent, go ahead and add in your garlic cloves, about 3 of them, and let those aromatics start to smell delicious. And to that, we're also adding a couple of teaspoons of Italian seasoning. And now it's time to begin to add in the deliciousness, that cheesy part of our cheesy, creamy cauliflower rice spider eggs casserole. This is cream cheese, 8 ounces. And I'm just going to turn that way down here. For the equipment that you see in this recipe today, scroll down to the description below and there's a links out there that will take you out to where you can purchase the induction burner, the cast iron skillet, and also this amazing little egg cooker. You'll see this again later. It's made by Dash. I love it because it makes perfect hard-boiled, soft-boiled, and in-between boiled eggs. So scroll down to those links, and thank you for supporting this channel by purchasing these products. They don't cost you anything extra, and I get a small commission. It helps me continue to bring you healthy recipes and science-backed nutrition, longevity, ideas, and techniques to keep you healthy and help keep you living longer, eating better, and being stronger. All part of aging well. Once your cream cheese is pretty much melted in there, we're going to turn that up just a tiny bit. Go ahead and I'm going to season it with a little salt, sea salt, pink Himalayan, and a little cayenne pepper. If you're not a spicy person, I like a little extra zip in this casserole. So add about a half a teaspoon maybe of cayenne pepper, maybe less, and some extra creaminess in the form of sour cream and heavy cream. Heat that all up. It's already smelling amazingly cheesy, creamy, yummy. Yeah, this could actually be a dip also. If you made it half a recipe and you could turn it into a dip, it would be a great dip to serve with some pita or gluten-free crackers at your Halloween gathering, get-together party. If I'm making it into the dip, I would just add a little extra heavy cream to keep it super creamy. And now we're going to add about half of our cheese here, about a cup or so. Melt that all in. Sharp cheddar, grated sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm going to turn that off now because it is nicely all creamy. Let's move this out of the way and let's bring in our cauliflower. I've grated a medium head of cauliflower, about 1.5 pounds. You can use a box grater or also a Cuisinart type grater. Get all that cheesy deliciousness in there. Want to skip on any of that goodness. And stir that all in. You could parboil your cauliflower if you want, and that would save you on baking time. Just make sure that after you parboil it, it's sat and dried out pretty good, because a lot of extra moisture will make this casserole relatively kind of sloppy, actually. Extra juicy. Takes away from a lot of the creamy, cheesy goodness of it. And let's get that right into our lightly greased casserole dish here. It's ready to go into the oven, 375 degrees. We're gonna bake that for about 45 minutes. Check it after 30 minutes and check for the doneness of your cauliflower. The reason we bake it is to just soften up that cauliflower and get it not mushy, but not crispy either. Once it comes out of the oven, then we're gonna add some more cheese. We're gonna add the spider eggs, and goes back in the oven to just melt the cheese nicely. Our cheesy, creamy cauliflower spider egg casserole is now out of the oven. I baked it 45 minutes, 375 degrees, and it is ready for that final topping of cheese. Give it that beautiful Halloween golden orange look. And our spiders, well, our spider eggs with the spiders on them. So we got that all covered, and we have our little egg cooker, our Dash egg cooker. Love this little gizzy. Makes the best eggs. Perfectly done. And I'm gonna just press them down into the casserole. About 6 of them. You could put 6 or 8 of them. Well, 3 eggs cut in half. I think we're gonna just use 5 of them. Now I'm gonna put that back in the oven for about 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most. So that was only about 3 minutes. And the cheese is wonderfully all melted, ready for decorating. Eggs are so good for you. They're loaded with protein. They have about 8 grams of protein per egg, so great source of morning protein. But they also have a number of vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, and also, most importantly though, they have 2 components called leucine and zeaxanthin. These are both antioxidants that are important for good eye health. They help prevent macular degeneration as we age. So let's go ahead and start decorating our casserole. Get those spiders on it. I'm going to add a little chive garnish to it here, and let's add our spiders. I've cut some black olives in half. They will be the spiders' bodies. And to that, we are adding legs, sliced black olives. And there you have it, this delicious, spine-tingling, low-carb recipe. It delivers all of those Halloween vibes that you want for your next Halloween party, while keeping the carbs at a minimum. How keto-friendly is this recipe that we just made? Let's check our readings from my continuous glucose monitor. I wear this to help me understand how my body metabolizes different foods. I used to be pre-diabetic, and once I adopted a low-carb diet and made some other changes in my life, I now am no longer pre-diabetic, but I like the continuous glucose monitor. It helps me keep my metabolism healthy. I ate 1 serving of this casserole with 4.5 net grams per serving. My blood sugar started out at 91, went up to 93 1 hour later, and then quickly returned back down to its baseline of 88. There was essentially no change in my blood sugar after eating this casserole, making it a delicious, keto-friendly dish. It's healthy, delicious, and when you scroll down to the links below, you will be able to find a link to take you out to the recipe, to my website, growwithdrjoanette.com. And it has all of the ingredients, the amounts, and everything you need to create this recipe for your next Halloween gathering. We'll see you next time on the Dr. Joanette channel. Thank you for joining me today.